This, of course, is my second solo cabaret act in 25 years. We've been held over. Don't sleep in the subway, darling. Don't stand in the pouring rain. Don't sleep in the subway, darling. The night is long. Forget your foolish pride, nothing's wrong. Now you're beside me again. Don't sleep in the subway, darling. Don't stand in the pouring rain. Don't sleep in the subway, darling. The night is long. Forget your foolish pride, nothing's wrong. Now you're beside me again. Goodbye means nothing when it's all for show. When I was growing up in Detroit, I used to love those paperback books we got in school that were biographies of famous great people, like particularly women like Marie Curie and Eleanor Roosevelt, and I wanted to be like them, so my expectations were pretty realistic as a kid. But now I am alarmed to find that I would like to be Keith Richards. And he's still cool to me. He wears the bandana and the earrings, and he's a rocker, and he still has a lot of spunk. And so what else is new? He wrote a bestseller recently, and we learned through the publicity that he respects women. And he loves libraries. So why wouldn't I want to be like him? But then last weekend, I don't know if you saw this in the Times, but let me see my glasses on. I read, I have the book, I haven't started it, but I read that he writes in it, "For many years I slept, on average, twice a week. This means that I have been conscious for at least 3 lifetimes." Now the real first question is, was he really conscious? And the next question is, do you want to be Keith Richards or anybody else for 3 consecutive lifetimes? The sun sits low, diffusing its usual glow. 5 o'clock, twilight, vespers sound, and it's 6 o'clock, twilight all around. But the sun sits low as it's going to go. 8 o'clock, twilight, how enthralling. It's 9 o'clock, twilight, slowly crawling towards 10 o'clock, twilight, crickets calling, the vespers sing, the nightingale's waiting to sing, rest of us wait on a string. Perpetual sunset is rather an unsettling thing. In her own sweet world, populated by dolls and clowns and a prince and a big purple bear, lives my favorite girl, unaware of the worried frowns that we weary grown-ups all wear. In the sun, she dances to silent music, songs that are spun of gold somewhere in her own little head. One day, all too soon, she'll grow up and she'll leave her dolls and her prince and that silly old bear. When she goes, they will cry as she whispers goodbye. They will miss her, I fear, but then so will I. John Colianni, my music director. The great, legendary Jay Leonhart. And the phenomenal Vito Lesczark.